Alright guys, let's have a look at GOGO stock. So this name is up 44% today so far, trading at almost near this $18 level. And this yellow line was the resistance I was watching for quite some time. But I got my alert very recently right here because I wasn't watching this stock in the morning. And I went ahead and looked at the news. Looks like it has an upgrade. And if you're not familiar with this name, if you have ever taken any flight in US, they provide those internet and stuff, and it is very small cap. So basically, the provider of this connection in the airline market, aviation market, that's pretty unique business. And let's have a look at the technicals of this stock. So at these prices right here, right now, this stock is valued at $2 billion, and also it can go much higher. Just like Cohen, I believe they upgraded the stock and said that this stock is worth around $22 to $26, and it was trading at $12 yesterday. And what a move! Look at this volume. And it could be multi-day runner. I don't want to pump the stock, or I'm just gonna go through the technicals. What is to watch from here if you are about to go long? And this is a yearly chart, okay? And you can see the resistance levels until you go back maybe 20 years. So let's have a look at pretty much a monthly chart on this stock. So this is a 1 month chart of this stock. And if this stock reverses from these or it pulls back from these levels, I would be watching this $14 level. You can see this level was resistance. I would watch this level as a support if we see any pullback. But if we see continuation, and if you're someone who is trading, we have a resistance right here at $20 levels. And then we have a resistance at 22, and then we have a resistance maybe here at 27, and then all-time highs 35, and then before 35 we have maybe a little bit of a resistance at 32. So these are the resistances I'm watching for GOGO stock. And also let's have a look at the MACD. Let's have a look at the moving averages, why it took off right here, right there. So this is a moving averages for this name, and if you look at it, so basically the stock was sitting right at that. It's 50-day simple moving average and 100-day moving average, and right below you see the red line is 100-day moving average. So stock was already trying to uptrend, but here it sold off, but didn't go too low below its moving averages. Here it recaptured this 50-day, but momentum wasn't strong enough, moved sideways. And as you know, lately airlines pretty much, despite all that Delta talk and all that stuff, the volume for the flights are still twice or three times as high as they were last year. So whatever people are saying with the travel, there are a lot of people traveling. So one way you can take a look at yourself, you can just go and punch in pretty much TSA numbers, and then you will see this first website which will show you pretty much daily, every day it's updated. You will see the travel through TSA, and look at these numbers. They are in 2 million, 1.5 million, 1.8 million. So a lot of passengers compared to last year, okay? And maybe it's even trying to reach this 2019 travel numbers. So that's why this stock is pretty attractive to me, because if more people are flying and if more people are purchasing those internet while being on a flight, that's pretty good news for this stock. This stock is basically a reopening stock to me. And so moving averages looking good. Let's have a look at the MACD. And on a MACD, we have this crazy bullish crossover here. It was pretty much downtrending here. It was a bearish signal right here, but now after this huge volume move and a lot of pretty much traders watching this name, and with this much volume, I don't think it has traded with this much volume. Like, look at this volume, almost 38 million shares traded so far. We still have 20 more minutes, and yeah, so those are the levels I'm watching for this name. Okay, and if it does pull back, looks like we have a support right here at 16 and then 15 as well. But I would definitely not chase this name until it confirms that this breakout level of $17.20 is gonna be acting as a support. But we'll see. We'll definitely update this video. But to be up this much on a down day and push so much, that means there were a lot of people who were short the stock, and they got to cover it. We can take a look at that number, and then we'll just wrap it. I'm not even going to look at the option market because I believe there's a lot of we can just take a look at the stats, right? Just to have an idea how many people are going long. 66,000 calls were traded in 16,000 puts were traded. So contracts don't have too much of a volume. So maybe not that many people keeping an eye on this name at the moment. But look at it. So short float, the share float is only 80 million. So it's still relatively low float considering the price of a stock, and almost 18% of the float, which is around I want to say like 15 million shares were short, and those people are getting forced, so that's pretty much it. This is it for this video. I will definitely cover it in the days ahead, but so far these are the levels I'm watching for GOGO. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.